another episode of Deja Talks. Today I have here with me Raelyn, aka Juice No Pulp. So Raelyn, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself, give them like a rundown of your background.
Okay. What's going on? It's Juice or Juice No Pope, other known as Raelyn Johnson. I'm just somebody who just real creative out here trying to make it in the community and bring everybody together. You know, the word is unification. You know, that's the only way we're gonna get somewhere. I do music, I do like art, I do painting, I do movie editing, audio video. Ooh, my bad. Audio.
Come on.
The whole thing from Juice. No
Yes.
How y'all doing? It's Juice.
I can't look.
It was her, like she made me laugh.
A few moments later.
3, 2. How y'all doing? It's Juice No Pope, other known as Raelyn Johnson. As she said, I'm really just all about the arts, period. I do music, I do painting, I draw, I do, things with movies. I do audio and video. Damn, why do I keep fucking that up?
What, videography?
No, I do audio and video production. It's just, it should roll off the tongue. I'm so sorry. I ain't been in front of a camera in a minute. Okay. Damn, I gotta say Juice No Pulp again. Okay. How y'all doing? It's Juice No Pulp. Ray. God damn. It just don't sound good. Like, it just don't sound like. I ain't trying to waste y'all time. I'm nervous.
What is
This how I am when I'm nervous. She know I'm nervous. I don't know why she playing me like I ain't nervous. Like, I do everything. I do music. I do audio and video production. I do covers. I do a lot of art with painting. I draw. I used to do that when I was a kid. Early out, I really did it because I was struggling with a lot of just anxiety and being to myself a lot because I didn't really have friends like that. So the only way I would really get my emotions out is if I drew them out or if I just went to the video game. But you already know what happens on the video game. It's the same thing every day. You know what I'm saying? Either you playing GTA or Call of Duty, but I always felt like there was always something missing. So I went off into the arts. I couldn't play sports because, I had asthma. My mom was like, I don't want you to get out there and flatline out there trying to be the greatest, you know what I'm saying? Because my dad also had asthma, and a couple times he went to the hospital for that. He stopped breathing, so she didn't want me to go through it. So I didn't get to play sports. So in school, I wasn't, already off the bat, I ain't had no friends like that because I wasn't in nothing like that. So I just kept it pushing in the arts. I mean, that's what I did. The music really just helps me get through. I just tell a little bit of part of my story every track. And I want everybody, after me, especially the kids, to know that you don't have to fit yourself in a box. Just be who you are, You can excel that way. You know what I'm saying?
So, what was like that point where you said, this is what I really want to do with my life?
Well, I've always done like the music part a little bit. I would rap a little bit in elementary school, but it wasn't nothing. I was talking about what they really be saying on the radio. But over time, I started doing other things in music. I was in band in high school because I wasn't in sports, so I had to do something. And I was a snare player. I was in percussion. I was on the drum line, but I was there late because I didn't get to do much until the last bit of years of my high school career. But it was pretty much like I was a senior, but I was also a freshman because I didn't know anything. So I had to teach myself a lot of things, even though I was learning from like my professor, and I had people that were on the line with me that they kind of pushed me because they were so much better. So it made me I didn't want to be the person who was left behind. And that's really, how it all started for me as like a child. I didn't want to be left behind. And when I got into college, I met my group of friends there, and we're like a big close-knit family now. Me and my boys used to freestyle all the time, every day. We would just put a beat on, and it built our confidence, and it was just something that we used to just break the ice with anything that we wanted to do, even when we went to parties. But I started to get better because everything that you gotta do, you get better at it by doing it over and over again. That's what I learned in band. You gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep going, and through my whole life, I just had to keep going with stuff. But we were rapping every day, and I tried to make music, but I didn't have the equipment for it. But whenever I finally found out that, bro, all I need is the equipment, I just went on ahead and chose that. I just did it. It's fun. You gotta do what's fun out here. What's fun for you? You ain't with it.
So I looked on your page, and I also see that you be posting dance videos. So is that something that you want to pursue as well, or is that just like a hobby?
That was more of a hobby for me. It was just something I like to do. It was something I did before I did really dove into music like that. It was because I love music. Even when I'm drumming, I drum for the church. So, I've always been just in something with music. It's in my blood.
So, I just have to ask.
Okay.
What made you come up with the name Juice No Pulp?
Really? I didn't even come up with the name. When I went to college, I only came up with the last part, okay, the no pulp part. But when I went to college, I had joined this organization called COB, Collection of Brothers, and they did a lot for me, actually, to get me out there and try to boost my confidence in myself so I could, go out and be in shows that we were putting on and everything. But one day, we were doing, I think we were just doing a fundraiser on campus, and we had some juice, but it wasn't, I had my own Hawaiian punch, and we wanted to get more people to the table, preferably they were trying to get more girls, so, I was like, I'm gonna just go get people over here, and I'm gonna tell them we got juice. I went over to a couple girls, and I was like, oh yeah, we got this over there. I know it's in a bottle, but it's in a cup over there. And I was basically getting people over there to the table, and I got way more people over there. And it was some OGs in the organization at the time, and they really took to me, and they took me in on their wing. And then I was like, this is crazy. Like, people really is fucking with me right now. Excuse my language. But yeah, they told me, dang, you getting everybody over here, even some of the girls. It's like they can't even get them. So it's like, oh man, we gonna call you Fruit Punch, Master Fruit Punch. And I was like, Master Fruit Punch. And then I ran with it because it was goofy, and I'm goofy, and I liked it. But after a while, somebody just really was like, Fruit Punch, why don't they just call you Juice? And then after that, I just took to that because it was like, okay, I always, saw somebody for having juice to be the it guy, but they never, I wanted to change Juice as in that, like, this is a different stream from somewhere else, you know what I'm saying, from a different person. This is organic. And then I added no pulp because I don't like pulp. I don't know how many people like that. I don't like, you like it? You like pulp? I don't like that. But it's just extra that don't need to be in there. And I feel like, to me, no pulp just means, no bull, it's all true, that's how I feel about that. And that's how it came together.
Okay.
Like that.
So, where do you see yourself in the next 6 months?
In the next 6 months? Well, in the next 6 months, I see myself graduating college, so that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Finally. And then I also see myself more deep off into my craft. I want to gain more connections. I'm trying to see new things. I'm trying to go to different places. I want to travel. So I just see more success coming my way in regards of getting that done and being able to pursue my dream to make like a neighborhood, and to where the next neighbor knows the next neighbor, to where the whole neighborhood knows everybody, and then you can go next door and ask for sugar. Like, I really want that, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to circulate our dollar, for our nation, because we a nation within a nation. So, you know, what happened to Black Wall Street, you know, that was crazy. I want to make that again. I don't see no reason why we can't have another Black Wall Street. So, you know,
Okay.
that's how I feel.
So, what's your opinion on today's rap culture?
Man,
Since you're trying to go that route.
people don't understand, like, if you love music, then you just love the sound of something sounding good. So a lot of people be like, oh, this new rap is nothing, they're a bunch of mumble rappers and all that. But it's like, you have to know music. Like, you can't just be listening to one thing and think you know who's better. And people forget that music has to evolve. So it's like, oh, you're used to all the old stuff. Like, all the old heads, they just stuck in, you know, their era. I mean, that was great music, don't get me wrong, but it's like, you have to be open to what's, you know, new. So, like, the generation after us can, you know, blossom and be great, you know. I feel like the rap game now, or music in general, is just good. I feel like there's a lot of trash out there, not even gonna lie. Because some people do it for the wrong reasons. Some people do it because they want the next hit, or they want to make everybody, they just want to be doing it for the clout, basically, you know, all the time. And I don't think that's a good look, really, because you're not gonna live that long in the within music or in the game, period. Unless you keep doing the same thing over and over, and then eventually, since music has to evolve, I mean, they gonna forget about you in the end. So I just feel like it's a good balance right now. Of course, on the radio, they only gonna play like a couple things, but it's so many artists out here. So I feel like we at a good place with music, for real.
So, of course, the last question, the question I always have to ask my guests, what advice would you give upcoming Black entrepreneurs?
I would tell y'all to be confident within yourself. Like, if you gonna do something like that, you need to know in your heart that that's what you want to do. And if that's what you want to do, you need to stand by that. Don't be upset when somebody tells you that your work is not up to their standard, because you don't know, you know, what your work is worth to somebody else. So don't quit on yourself. And if you're gonna do that, like, be about that. Don't shy away from it.
Also, why don't you tell everyone where they can connect with you, like your Instagram, Twitter, Facebook?
My Instagram is JUICE _NOPULP, Juice No Pulp. Y'all can also search me up on any streaming service like Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, Tidal. I mean, I'm there. I'm on YouTube too. So I'm trying to make this work, you know, independent artists stand up, you know, that's what we're trying to do.
Okay. So today, for my shout out, I'm going to be shouting out Eccentrics. Can you see it? Y'all can see it? I have on her new collection of waist beads. So y'all go check this out. I don't know. I like this right here. It's my fave. So yeah, y'all go buy. If not, we're going to have a problem.
Problem! That's crazy.
But yeah, thank you for watching. Tune in for a new episode. Because, yeah.
New music dropping today, tomorrow, every day. Just check in. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Bye.